Hi everybody, my name's DeDe and you've reached me at My Big Tidy Up. I'm glad you're here today. If this is your first time here and you've stumbled on my channel, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so you don't forget where you're at and you can come back and join me again. If you're one of my regular tidy uppers, thanks for coming back again. Thanks for your support week after week. I really do appreciate you guys. Today's video is going to be decluttering. Now don't let that word panic you, because sometimes we can get overwhelmed at the thought of decluttering because it just seems too big of a project. But I'm going to share with you 3 different strategies, and surely one of those strategies will work for you and your personality and your mindset to help you declutter your home. So let's jump right into it and let's get tidy. Okay, strategy number 1 is what I call 2 in 2. So you walk into a room and you have 2 minutes to declutter it. Now, if you're someone that when you start decluttering, you start looking at things, you get distracted, you take too long of a time, then this may be something that can help you. It can also help you not feel so overwhelmed because you know you've only got 2 minutes. So if you're walking into a room that is a complete disaster and you know there's no way you can get it done in 2 minutes, that's okay. We're not trying to fix the whole world in 2 minutes. We're just trying to make some improvements. And so that's what this does. 2 minutes in 2, you make smart, fast decisions, and then you're out of that room and moving on. And you actually can count the number of rooms you have in your home and add those up, and you'll see exactly how long the decluttering project can take you. Now, you may have to do this again, but it's a good start and it can help you not feel overwhelmed. And if you're a person that likes to work under a deadline, if you have to have a timer that helps you get going and keeps you moving, then this may be the strategy for you. So I'm going to do 2 in 2 in my kitchen right now. Okay, I think I'm ready. I am going to start my stopwatch and I will only go 2 minutes. I will have to stop and move the camera, but 2 minutes decluttering in the kitchen, 2 in 2. Here we go. Well, this bottom drawer is my husband's barbecue drawer, so I better not do anything with that one. Two and 2 is complete for the kitchen, and here is what I've got. This is quite a haul for just 2 minutes, and I believe it was like 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Now, did I get to every cabinet? No. Did I declutter everything? No. But that's not the goal, is to clear a whole room in 2 minutes. The 2 and 2 method just gives you where you can get in, get out, and you can do a little in each room and take a little bite out of the apple each time. So I'm going to take this basket, go put it down, empty it out, and go to the next strategy. So strategy number 2 coming up.
Now this may not look like much, just 2 minutes in one room, but once you start going through each room and you get a little pile out of each room, it will add up to a major decluttering.
Strategy number 2 is pick a number. Now there's 2 ways that you can do this strategy. The first way is to have a predetermined number before you start decluttering your home. Just pick a number of how many things you want to bring out of each room. So let's say if I was going to do pick a number and do a quick declutter of my home, I would pick 5. So that means every room I walk into, I'm going to bring 5 things out. And I have to hold myself accountable to that number. Another way you can do pick a number, and that's the way that I'm going to do for you today, is by picking a number. It'll be a smaller number, smaller than 5, but I'm going to do zones in each room. So I'm in my primary bedroom, and so what I would do is I've picked the number 2. So I'm going to pick 2 things from each zone in this room and collect those and take them out. So I will pick 2 from my jewelry box. That will be painful. I will pick 2 from my nightstand, 2 from my dresser, 2 from my closet. So you kind of get the idea of how it works by picking a number.
Can you tell? This is my least favorite thing to declutter. Maybe if I just stare at it a while, some things will jump into my hands. Now I did end up finding 3 things out of this drawer that I could get rid of, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to go back and put a piece of jewelry back. I made a commitment to 2 items from each zone, so if I get more than that, that's just icing on the cake. I knew going into the closet it was going to be a challenge to find 2 items. Normally it wouldn't be, but I just recently did a huge closet declutter, so I knew I had already purged a lot out of there, but fortunately I found a couple of things that I missed. I found as I was going through my nightstand, the problem wasn't just the things I had in there, it was the fact that I had duplicates of many things. Several pens, several pairs of glasses, several chapsticks, of which I only need 1 at a time. This little book light, obviously I haven't been using it. I couldn't even remember how to operate it, so it needs to go.
Strategy number 2, complete. Pick a number. Not a lot in the basket, but that's okay because a little bit adds up.
I'm making progress. Sometimes I think we're a little too tough on ourselves, that if we're doing a decluttering project and our purge pile doesn't look like it's from an episode of Hoarders, we feel like we haven't done a good job, when in fact we are doing a good job. Baby steps count.
Strategy number 3, the three-peat. Now the three-peat is an awesome strategy. However, this strategy isn't as easy as strategy 1 and 2. It's not a quick fix. You're not going to be able to just dart in the room, grab a few items and come out. Every item that comes out, you're going to have to do some thinking about it. It's a more thoughtful type of decision-making process because in the three-peat, every item that you take out of the room has to fall in one of these 3 categories. Number 1, it has to be shared or donated. And by shared, that doesn't mean with someone that lives in your home. Number 2, trashed and never to return. Or 3, and here's the tricky one, it has to be repurposed. That means you take something and make something new out of it. Now that can be a double-edged sword, and it's a little tricky because maybe we have a vase and we think, I'm going to take this vase and make a fabulous lamp. When we know, in all honesty, there will never be a lamp made and it probably won't be fabulous. But if you want to use category 3 and repurpose it, you need to have a definite plan and be 100% sure that that's what you're going to do with that item, because if you don't, you're just keeping the same clutter and just putting it somewhere else. So I've come down to the family room and I'm going to try to do the three-peat myself. Now, I've done the three-peat several times. The problem that gets me is the third category, the repurposing, because I am not a real crafty person, but I'm going to give it a go. Strategy 3 completed. I did the three-peat. I really got more out of here than I thought I was going to get out of here. I didn't go to any of the bedrooms or anywhere other than just staying in this main room. I did find some things to meet the categories. I'm going to repurpose this, and I will show you in just a little bit what I come up with. What I'm going to be trashing is this potpourri that's probably 10 years old that doesn't even have any smell in it anymore. So we'll see how this all turns out.
Decluttering complete. I used all 3 strategies, and all of these things will find a nice new home, and they'll be appreciated much more in a different home than in a cabinet in mine. Well, except the glasses. I'm taking those back. You can never have enough glasses hid around your house.
Well, Tidy Uppers, that's it for today. Thanks for coming by. I hope that you not only enjoyed today's video, but I hope that you feel encouraged, motivated, inspired, and have some strategies to help you do some decluttering in your own home. Just know that the finish line isn't today, and it's probably not even tomorrow. We just have to keep making progress, and small steps, that's enough. We don't have to accomplish everything in one day. Now, if you'll wait till the very end of this video, you'll see how I repurposed that item that I got from the family room. Thanks for coming, and until I see you again, stay tidy.